Okay, good evening, everybody. I want to welcome all of you. I want to welcome all of you to today's edition. This is Saturday's edition of our business building skills. Today, we are going to look at a very important aspect, a very important skill that we all need to have, that we all need to build, that we all need to develop. So if you have people that are supposed to be part of this training this evening, this meeting this night, and they are not available yet, they've not joined yet, I want to encourage you to send them a last minute reminder because we have started. We have started. So today we are going to look at, we always talk about skills that we need in the business. We always talk about skills that we need in the business. One skill that every business needs, it's your ability to bring people into the business. Your ability to bring people, right? Your ability to bring prospects into your business is key for every business. Every business, that is key. Your ability to bring them in. Irrespective of your sector, irrespective of what you do, irrespective of the kind of business you want to build, whether you're a market woman, whether you are a professional to the core, whether you are a C level, whether you're at a C management level or whatever, you need to find how to bring people in your business. So once again, I want to welcome you to our masterclass today. And this masterclass today is going to be focusing on recruitment. Is going to be focusing on recruitment. So to help us do this, I have two amazing ladies in the house, plus myself, to help us do this. Please, I hope you all have your writing materials ready. If you don't have them ready, get them ready, because I promise you this evening's edition is going to be a bumper show. It's going to be a bumper show. So if you don't have your writing materials, get your writing materials ready. Get something to drink. You can have a can of fab to drink. You can have your berry nectar to drink. You can have your aloe drink to drink, so that you can be. I want you to be here fully. I don't want you to be here just connected, because what we see, a lot of people just connect, but they don't pay attention. I want you to be here fully with us. So if we're not able to exhaust it, trust me, if we're not able to exhaust what we want to do today, we'll carry it over to next Saturday, because it's important we all understand what it's all about. It's very important we all understand. So to do justice to this, I have two amazing ladies. The first person is one of us, someone we know very well, very shrewd in the business. She's doing amazingly well. She is going to take us through the recruitment mindset. So when we say recruitment, what do we really mean? What's the mindset that you need to recruit? What's the identity that you need? What are you looking for? How do you need to prepare yourself before you start recruiting? So she is going to help us do justice to this. And the second, a wonderful lady I have will help us go through the acts of inviting. The acts of inviting. Ladies and gentlemen, inviting is an act, right? Some people say the science. I always like to say the act and science of inviting, because inviting is not just anybody you see there, you say, come and join my business. That's not what it's all about. And if we have time, I am going to look at two things, very straightforward, right? Understanding the right prospect, and the one I love most, value-based prospecting. So if your hands are not too busy, please let's make welcome our two facilitators for today. The first is Mrs. Ada Ejiofor. Ada, are you there?
Yes, I am. Good evening, CSM.
Okay, good. Thank you for honoring our invite, and thank you for wanting to share your knowledge and your experience with us this evening. The second person I have is one of us we all know her very well. She is she's here. Okay. We all know her very well in the business. She's a Sapphire manager. She is no other person than Mrs. Susan Itemagbor. Mrs. Itemagbor, are you here? Good to see you. I'm still good to see you.
I'm here.
Okay, good. Since my facilitators are ready, they're all ready. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go with the first show tonight, our first topic tonight is on recruitment mindset and identity. Recruitment mindset and identity. And to take us through that will be Mrs. Ada Ejiofor. Ada, you have the floor.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Thank you, my able CSM, for the opportunity to, share from my little knowledge. Good evening, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're joining us from. I'm happy to be here with you, and I'm sure that the next 30 minutes, 40 minutes, that we're going to learn a lot, especially with regards to recruiting. I want to first of all apologize for my inability to share my video. If you can hear from the sound of my voice, I'm a bit under the weather. I didn't just want to build on today's training, so that's why I insisted that come rain, come shine, I'm going to do it. So please bear with me. If my voice is low as well, please bear with me and just let me know when I need to increase the volume, okay? So thank you very much. Once again, welcome to today's masterclass. I tell you, recruitment is a very important skill, not just in your forever business, but in any other business that you want to do. If you don't understand, if you don't learn how to properly posture or position what you have to offer, in such a way that people want what you have, then you will always struggle in any kind of business that you have set up to do. So for the benefit of those who don't know me, my name is Ada Ejiofor. I'm a chartered accountant by profession. I joined this business more than over almost going to 13 years now, 12 to 13 years ago. I was 23 years old when I joined Forever. I was just out of the university, and all that I have done in my whole life is actually Forever Living. Straight from the university till today. Well, these slides are old. I'm currently a sorry manager in the business, a senior Eagle manager for 9 consecutive times, and incentive qualifier. In fact, everything that there is to the business, I have achieved it. Now, why am I telling you this? Because if you don't know me before, you may want to listen now that you know this. Why? Because there's been a consistent record of, doing the business and doing it right. Because it's not just about getting a quick result or getting a quick fix. It's about having a system, a structure that duplicates months in, months out, year in, year out. Okay. So going right into the meat of the game, you'll realize I told you I've been in this business for over 12 years now, yeah? And the way we did recruitment for my seniors in the business, for the leaders in the business, you'll agree with me that the way we did recruitment many years ago, if you try some of those strategies now, you will not get any results because the world has changed. I mean, a lot of things have changed in the world, right? So you must change with the trend of what is happening. You must look around you and see what is happening now. In those days, we didn't have a lot of distractions on the media. We didn't have content creators. We didn't have so many things. There's so many things I see today, and I'm like, wow, the distractions are too much. So for you to actually get someone's attention into what you are doing, to be interested in what you are doing, you must be highly skilled. Why? Because there are a lot of distractions now more than ever. But then again, people are now more aware. The internet has given people more leverage, more, voice as well. So we must be sharp, we must be smart, and we must prioritize skills that are relevant to today's world. So I'll start with by saying that sometimes people don't reject our business, they reject the energy behind our approach. Right. And I've seen it a lot of times. You say, oh, I've been talking to this person and this person is not signing up. And then another person speaks to that same person and that same person signs up immediately. Approach is very, very important. I always share this story. When the first time I heard about Forever, it wasn't even the ladies that recruited me into Forever that told me the first ever time. I remember it was my friend. And what did she tell me? She said, Ada, there's this business I want to start. And when I started, I need two people to join me in the business. I have told my boyfriend, he said he's going to join me, and it's 150,000 naira. And I want you to be the second person that will join me. You also, it's 150,000 naira. You will get product and all of that. And I told her, wow, are we going to make money from this business? She said, yes. I said, okay, you know what? Just wait. Let me also go and look for my own two people that will join me. So that if I get my own two people that will join me, then I can now come with my own two people and we'll now join you and complete your own two people. Do you understand? And you can imagine how that went. The conversation never left that room. That was the mindset she had about the business, or whatever it is, the person who invited her to take a look at the opportunity, that was what she was told. And then months later, when I had even forgotten about, what was going on, that was, I think at that time I was even still in the university. I was not even done with school, maybe just about to finish. That was when that first one encounter happened. And then when I was now done with school, I waiting in NYSC, I was running up my ICANN program. And then in my ICANN lecture, Holy Friend says, oh, Ada, there's a way we can make money in town. I said, oh, what's the strategy? What's the business about? And then she led with curiosity, say, you know what? I cannot explain the details to you because I'm also new in the business. But why not come around so that the professionals in charge will explain and break it down for you so that if you have questions, you can even ask and have it answered. And guess what? That triggered my curiosity. What is this business? Let me go and learn. At least there I can ask questions. This one does not know anything. Let me go. And that was what took me into the presentation hall. Now, have you seen something about approach? Let's begin with that. Approach matters. And those ladies, the second ladies, they're the ones that brought me into the business today. The same business, different approaches. I could have started at the first time if the approach was different. Okay. Now, what is recruitment? Now, it is the intentional process of identifying. You must first identify, inviting, and partnering with the right people who align with your values, your vision, and purpose to grow a business or an organization. So you see the key words here, right? There must be alignment. That's the mistake most of us make. We think everybody should join our team. Not everybody. I know we want everybody to be in the business, but not everybody, not everyone's values align with our business. Do you understand? So you need to understand that because you're going to meet prospects that will say, oh, you know what, this is not for me. And it is okay because their values don't align. They don't see what their vision is not in it. Right. So when you identify, you invite and partner with the right people, right? Recruitment is not convincing or begging people to join. No. Some of us we get it wrong. We start, oh, please now, just back in those days, please now, I just register. Even if I'll register somebody under you, you are begging. For how long will you beg? Will you beg this person to do 4CC? Will you beg this person to do supervisor? You have started a lifetime of begging. That is it, because you beg all your business life. Now, what recruiting is presenting value clearly, unambiguously present your offer and allow people to choose partnership based on understanding and alignment. See, when we understand this simple sentence, we will not be having issues with ourselves, because most of the time, at the end of the day, everything comes back to you. You're frustrated, you're angry, you're not happy with yourself. Why? Because you don't understand the main concept of the business and the main concept of recruiting. Your role as a forever business owner is to present our offer clearly. And then the second part is none of your making, is none of your business. They will now choose. You cannot make this choice for people. You cannot beg your way out of this choice because it will not last, right? Allow them to choose based on understanding and alignment. That is why if you see business owners who came into this business, with proper understanding of what they're going into, they may not know the whole, picture, but they have a basic, fair foundation of what it is they are starting. You find out that they stay longer in the business, right? But if you see those people that you have lied to and said, oh, when you come, they'll be paying you something every month. This small lies here and there that we tell people to get them into the business, and they give you that first 2CC, and they come in and they say that, oh, I have to be working to earn this monthly income, and they quit the business. You have made an enemy because you lied, right? People will not believe you. Integrity is zero. So why not present it clearly as it is? Do you understand? And allow people to understand and make a choice for themselves. Because at the end of the day, you cannot want success more than people want it for themselves. Everybody wants the good life. Everybody wants the soft life. So you cannot beg people. Just imagine someone is begging you to enjoy yourself. Oh, I'm begging you to come on a vacation with me or something. You will question, say, this thing is good. Or why is she begging me? That would immediately trigger something in you that says, you know what, avoid, or just because nobody likes, that kind of energy. Now, recruitment is a transfer of belief, clarity, and confidence from a leader to a willing partner. Now, when we talk about leadership, especially when it comes to our business, the moment you start actively recruiting or actually trying to find someone to join your business, you're already a leader. Because if that action is successful, you have to lead someone. You are going to lead someone. So you're transferring belief, clarity, the belief of, oh, your own experience, your own testimonial, what your story, that is what you're sharing. You're transferring with this to this person with clarity and confidence to a willing partner. So you see that recruitment struggles are rarely about scripts or strategies. No, they're about your mindset, your self-perception, and your identity. How do you carry yourself? It's something we call packaging in Nigeria. And it is very important. How do you go about your business? How do you posture yourself as a forever business owner? And it all starts with your mindset, right? If you believe, I don't know how some of you see this business, right? If you see this business the way it is, just imagine that you are partner. You know what Forever Living Product is? It's a multi-billion-dollar American company. Imagine you have a license to trade with Apple, you have a license to trade with Coca-Cola, you have a license to trade with Dangote, like the Dangote directly. That is what you have. That's what you're doing here. So when you understand the kind of business that you have, it would change your mindset and change your perception on how to approach and how to offer it to people. You see that you offer it with pride, like with so much value instead of the other way around. Now we need to understand something. Desperation repels, confidence attracts. Right? Now, what does desperation looks like? Begging people to join. Right? It baffles me why an FBO is begging someone to come to an opportunity that will transform their life. I do not understand it, why anybody will beg. But some people do. Why? Because you don't understand what you offer. You don't understand what you're carrying. Over explaining or defending the business. And that is something we need to stop. To be honest, we need to stop. We explain too much. We defend too much. And once you start talking too much, those personally, I think I remember one situation that I had. I was just coming out of a popular pharmacy in Abuja, and I met a prospect there, and I said, "Oh, this is what I do." He said, "Oh, you know what? This thing." He immediately became so negative. You see me, I will never. I don't even have the energy to explain anything to you, Madam Oga. I am a witch. Believe it. Okay, bye bye. Life is too. No, 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 no. Because I know what I have. I understand the value of what I carry. Right? If you have questions or you need clarity, by all means, I will explain to you, but once you come and you're too negative and you want me to start, playing in the mud with you, go with your opinion, really. I mean, I'm not the one that would have health issues and need supplements at the end of the day. I'm not the one that will not make money, right? I'm already here. So you need to, sometimes when we over explain, I'm not saying educating people, no. You know that point where you start arguing with a prospect, when you start over explaining to them, you start over defending. You're doing too much already, right? I mean, who would want to join someone who has to be doing that all the time? If I'm the prospect, I'll be like, I don't have strength to be doing this thing that you're doing. We need to understand that. You're chasing uninterested prospects. Yes, you have offered the opportunity to this person, and this person has said, oh no, I don't think this is for me. The next week, you say, okay, so we have another business meeting that will explain it better. Then the next upper week, you are hounding this person. How do you think, how attractive is that? If you were, just sometimes we should turn the table around. Have people offered you something this year alone? I know the kind of offers I've gotten already on different kind of businesses, investment properties and all. And I politely said, no, it is not in my goal for the year, but I'll have this in mind for when I am ready. Just imagine those people start every week. They're sending me messages. Okay, maybe this one. It is annoying. And you come off as annoying. That's why they think network marketers, wherever business owners, that we are desperate. No, right? You're feeling rejected when people say no. Why would you feel rejected when there are how many billion people in the world? The more no you get takes you closer to another yes, right? Forcing your opportunity on people. Oh, you should do this. This is good for you, especially people who are in a place of authority. You have subordinates under you, and you want to use your authority to force people into doing what they don't want to do. I'm sure we know a lot of people have tried this before, and we know how it ends. Allow people to make up their minds. If you want, I mean, this is if you want to build a stable, sustainable, long-term business that in 10 years' time you have a solid passive income business. Allow people to come into the business of their own free will. Posting with pressure instead of purpose. Because these days we say you have to be consistent of social media every day. You're posting, you're posting, you're posting. There's no direction. There's no way. Today you're posting one thing, tomorrow you're posting another thing. You have to stop all of that. You have to restructure yourself, rethink your business, go back to the drawing board, work on your mindset, and come out as a forever business owner that you are. We're going to talk about more on that, okay? Now, you need to understand that you're not just selling forever living. You're representing a global wellness brand with over 40 years of credibility. Don't stain forever's white because you're a forever business owner. Forever already has a credibility. Something that you should wear on your chest or your shoulder, like a shoulder pad, to know, do you know who we are? We're the ones that are supposed to be telling people, do you know who we are? And you are rubbing your business in the mud like, I don't know, like pure dirt. Now, this is not it. And if you continue in that path, you will not have anything reasonable in your business. You must position yourself. You must, I don't know how to put it. You must come with pride. I don't know, the good part of pride anyway, not the negative part, yeah? And that is how people will be attracted to your business. That is how you'll be on your own. People will say, oh, I want to do this thing that you're doing. Do you know it's possible? Do you know it's possible that you're on your own? Someone comes to you and say, oh, I like the way you carry yourself. I like the way you carry you're different from other forever people I know. I want you to show me how you're doing this. That is the prospect you're looking for. And that comes from you, not from the prospect. So you need to understand that recruitment is an identity game, right? Start changing your mindset. Slowly, screenshot this if you have to. Start changing your mindset. I need people to join. People are not joining my team. Join. I don't use that word join. It is not in my dictionary as a forever business owner. People don't join my team. I don't go to bring. You see that word bring and join. Oh, you have to bring people. No. People have to join. I have to bring them. I am a value-driven leader. Please help me grow my team. Some people say, hey, please, if you come, I know what you can do. You know a lot of people. If you come like this, I've made it in life. Imagine what you're telling your prospect. You invite, you don't beg. I say it all the time. No one person can make or mar your business, your forever business. No, not at all. I'm telling you, there's no one person in this world that is what you are looking for that will make or mar you. Why? Because there are so many fishes in the river, in the ocean. People are everywhere. People are looking for this kind of opportunity. They are everywhere. Right? I hope they say yes. When you have invited my prospect, I just pray they say yes. You're panicking. Look at the posture you have. When that prospect eventually comes out of the presentation hall, how do you think you're going to follow up effectively with this kind of beggy posture? You're already beneath. You are already beneath. Remember, always remember that you're the one offering this prospect something of value. You are the one giving them value. So you should be the one they should be sucking up to, not the other way around. I always ask myself, just imagine the person who showed me this opportunity did not share it with me. Only God knows where I will be in life today, right? And trust me, I know that I won't be near where I am today because I know where my mates are. So the value they gave me is what made me who I am today. And that is the value I'm giving any serious-minded person. So I will not be hoping and praying you join. No, it's you that should be excited and happy that you're joining this team to better your health and to transform your life. You're joining forever to improve your health and to transform your life, right? And you might call it pride or anything, but you will never see me beg anybody to join forever or even force you or cajole you or sweet talk you. Why? Because I understand the value I bring to the table. I understand the value my company, Forever Living Product, brings to the table. So people qualify themselves into your business. I'm just trying to hit my 4CC. Oh God, help me. If you join now, I'll be 4CC active. You see, all those kind of mindsets, that might be what is stopping you from advancing. But rather, you are a wellness and a business solution provider. I always say this in my presentations. Our company, Forever Living Products, offers the two most important human needs. You see, human needs, every human being on earth has either of these two needs. It's either they have health need or they have wealth need. That's money needs. Any of these two. There's no human being you will meet today that does not have any of these two needs. So we're helping these people the way we have been helped. Because whoever showed us this opportunity did us a huge favor by inviting us to take a look before we eventually signed up. So that same lifeline that has been offered to us, we're extending it to other people. And you see someone saying, no, I need downlines urgently. If I don't get downlines here and there. But rather, you build people, systems, and long-term income. I hope they believe me. I pray they believe me. I hope that lady, that presenter is speaking, saying the right thing so that they will come and, but you change your mindset that you partner with serious growth-minded people. Now, when you have this change of mindset, you may not have the whole world join your business. But you see, the ones that will join, they will be quality. They will be business owners. They will be the ones that you don't need to explain why they need to do 4CC because they understand that the more CC they do, the more money they make. If you're telling them, it's not some people say, oh, do 5CC. Why would I do 5CC? My upline is forcing me to do 5CC. As if they do the 5CC, they are not going to make money. They're not the ones making money from it. You will get team members who will say, you know what? Oh, when I do 160, this is how much I make. Okay, let me try and do 10. That means it's multiplied by 10, right? They are forward thinking because they know why they came in. They were not pushed to come in. They were not cajoled to come in. They came in because they had a need and they saw Forever as an opportunity and as a way to satisfy their needs. So people don't join opportunities. They join people who look secure, clear, and confident. FBOs, that is something we need to have this 2026. Confidence in our business. Our business is not second class. It's not second class anywhere. I don't care who you are. I don't care where a director or you are, whatever. My business is not second class to anybody. It is a viable business opportunity that any serious-minded person can come into with mentorship, with training, and with coaching and support that is offered in our business community in Forever Living. That person, anybody can transform their lives. They don't need education. They don't need so much of education. We have seen uneducated people transform their lives in Forever. There's no degree. Nobody needs to like you or hate you. Nobody needs to like you. If CSM likes, let him like my face. If he does not like my face, every 15, my alert must hit my account. It does not matter. Like, I don't care. Do you understand that? That's how transparent and straightforward this business is. So why will you carry it like shame or what are you doing? I started this business. So, it's not like that. Though. It's just that I said, let me try. Madam, uncle, what are you doing? Posture yourself with pride. That alone will even attract that person to take a look at what you are doing. Okay, how confident FBOs recruit? Now let's look at it clearly. They are calm and not rushed. They are clear and not defensive. They are detached from outcome. You see, that's not being defensive. I think that thing is one of the things that wins from you. This is from my own personal experience. You will not see me trying to over-explain or over-defend anything to anybody. Believe what you may. But as long as you're seeing my stories, you're seeing my as I'm growing over the years, I've seen people who told me over their dead body would they do forever. But today he's a senior manager in the business. Over his dead body. Thank God God does not listen to our words because do you understand? Did you see me trying to convince him? No, it's not what you think. No, I him. On his own, he called me and said, you know what, Ada, I like the way you're doing your own. It's different from what I used to think. And they join your business. Sometimes when we go about explaining, we sound desperate. I know you're doing it from a place of love or from a place of, trying to educate someone, but sometimes it comes off as desperate. And once your prospects perceive desperation in any way, whether it's intentional or unintentional, they flee, they run. Okay, and you must detach yourself from the outcome. You're inviting people to our business presentation tomorrow, and they come in. Whatever it is that happens afterwards, it is not your fault. If they say yes, fine and good. We start working with them, we train them. But if they say no, it's still okay. And the business is not for everybody, right? There's nothing on earth that everybody will do. All we're doing, we're sorting through the right people. We offer the opportunity to everyone, but we sort through the right people. I remember it was Kike that said it at one time, Mrs. Kike. She said that the business is like throwing mud against the wall. When you keep throwing mud against the wall, most will fall, but some will stick. And it's those people that will stick that you're looking for. Okay? Confident FBOs are selective. They are not desperate, right? They are purpose-led. They are not money-led. They're not, what I mean by purpose, they're not after signing somebody because of the new distributor bonus that they will get immediately from it. No, they are purpose-led. This person can become an ego manager, this person can, transform their lives. It is more on purpose for that person and what that person will achieve. They share results, right? They invite professionally and not emotionally. You know what I mean? So please now, just come and come for 5 minutes and go. Come for 10 minutes and go. And most importantly, they don't argue about prices. They explain value. And I think that's something we should all learn to do. When you start haggling like market women for prices, once you have someone, the start your journey pack is too expensive, communicate value instantly. Let people know why they'll have to spend that kind of money. My downline, my business associate, she was just telling me the other day when we were having her managers meeting, she said, can I imagine what happened? I said, what happened? She said she had this customer that when this customer refers her to a lot of people. So each time she tells this customer, come and sign, the customer say, I don't have money. I don't have any money, right? He said, but you with this business, you sell your products. You already have a lot of clients that you refer to me. They can be your clients. She said, no. And then this customer buys from her. And then this customer says that she's going to pay, this happened in January, that she was going to pay in March. And she's going to pay in 3 installments. She bought one product, one unit of a Forever product. In fact, let me be specific. She bought 1 unit of Femin Complex. And that she was going to pay in March in 3 installments. And she was like, and I told her, did you agree for that? She said that she had to agree because the lady usually refers a lot of customers to her. So she didn't mind, right? And she accepted. So when she was paid, this happened earlier in January. So she was within the vicinity where the lady was at the time. I think they were colleagues or something. So when she got her bonus on the 15th of January, coincidentally, she was with the lady. And I think that was one of her highest bonus she has earned from Forever. So excitedly, she was like, oh my God, Forever has paid her. She now showed the lady, this is how much Forever paid her. The lady said, what? So you mean this is the kind of money you are making in Forever? And this was impromptu. It was natural. It just came natural, like excitement, getting one of the biggest bonus you've ever earned. And then you show your friend. And the lady saw it there, the time that the bonus came in from the bank, Forever Living, and I love the narration of Forever bonuses, transfer from Forever Living product, blah, 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 blah. Do you know the lady transferred 580,400 to her that same day to start Forever? This was the same girl who could not pay for 1 unit of Femin Complex that she has to pay in 2 months' time, in 3 installments. Suddenly had the 580,400 to start Forever that same day. Why am I sharing this story? It's never about our prices. People have not seen the reason why they should either buy from you or join your business. You see, you think 580,400 is a lot of money. Trust me, it is not money. It is not a lot of money. It is not expensive to start Forever. Forever is still one of the cheapest and most profitable businesses to start, given the capital requirement. And today, she's a business owner. She's selling out her pack. This is 2 weeks, 14 days that she joined the team. So you see, explain value, show value. Then leaders, confident FBOs, they let people disqualify themselves. I do that at sometimes. But as I'm inviting them, I said, the business is not for everybody. I will tell you, it's not for everybody. It's for smart, forward-thinking people. It's you that will tell yourself, if you want to be smart, you'll be smart. Do you understand? If you say, oh, I'll say, oh, no, I understand. It's not for everybody. I have prospects who say, oh, no, I don't think. I say, oh, no, 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 it's okay. It's not for everybody. And we know the kind of people that will make money from our business. And guess what? They start asking themselves questions. Okay? Now, building the right recruitment mindset, the first thing you need to move from a place of need to a place of value. Do you understand? You don't need them. You bring value. You need to move from a place of convincing to inviting. And I'm glad that our next speaker, our seasoned Sapphire manager, will train us, very well on inviting next. So please make sure that you stay true to the end of this training so that you get the total package of today's masterclass, right? So you present your opportunity clearly and let these adults decide what they want to do. You cannot decide for somebody. That is the mistake we always make in our business. We think it is our own strength and our own power. No, there's a limit to the role you play. And your limit is to make sure that by all means that you have presented this opportunity clearly for this person to understand. Let this person know what is the need for them. Let them know what they stand to benefit. Let them know how this thing can improve their life. When you put everything on the table and they have seen it for themselves, and if they still decide, let them decide whether they are for or against. And sometimes when they don't even start the business immediately, it is something they have put in their plan for the future. I have people who have offered me some opportunities, maybe in real estate and all of that. It is not my plan for the immediate moment, but I've put it in my plan. I said, okay, maybe let's see what happens in 6 months' time. I'll look at it. I didn't tell them that. I told them no, that I'll revert back to them when I'm ready. But in my mind, I've already put it in my plan. What am I doing? I'm studying the market. I'm studying them. So sometimes when you show people the opportunity, they'll say, oh, no, I'm not interested. They just want to watch you for some time. And then they are watching you. Then after 1 month, you start selling crayfish. They start seeing crayfish on your status. The forever you are talking about is no more there. The next thing, you're selling female shoes. The next thing, you're selling something else. Then after a while, you come back to them to join forever. Do you think they're going to listen to you? No, they are not going to listen to you. And when they are now ready to actually now start the forever, they will look for somebody who is consistent in the business that will help them grow. And that is the mistake most of us make. Now you move from attachment to detachment. No, someone saying no to the business is not no to you. It is redirection. And do I tell you why you always feel bad when people say no to you? Because you offer the opportunity to a few people. Maybe you talk to 5, 10 people, invite 5, 10 people. And then when those 5 people say no, what were you thinking that if you invite 5 of them will say yes? You have not started, right? So when those 5 people say, you now start hounding those 5 people to start the business, only 5. Don't just imagine you have shared the opportunity with 30 people. You're following up on the first 5. They say no. You won't even have time to even beg anybody. You're moving on to the next person. You're inviting more. You're sharing the opportunity with more people. And before you know what's happening, before you move from 10, 15, 20, one person signs up, it builds your morale. You continue going. It is a numbers game, right? If you do more numbers, you have a higher possibility or chance of having people join your team. Okay, remember that. So when you stop chasing, people start watching. A lot of people are watching you. They want to start the business. They want to see what you make out of it. And sometimes the mistake we make as new FBOs is that we think we need to have money, travel abroad, and all of those fancy things for our prospects to join us. No, it is not true. There's no FBO, successful FBO anywhere in the world on this earth that started with all those things. No, everybody started from nothing, right? You start building until you get there. So it is even from the little that you have, the little change in lifestyle. Jim Rohn said it, that is the little change in lifestyle. Oh, your kids, today you guys are having an ice cream afternoon. Tomorrow you're taking your kids to the movie. Next tomorrow your kids are going on an excursion. You're sharing happy moments. This person say, since this girl joined forever, some things have changed. Look at her children. They're now, look at this one happen. Look at that one happen. People are watching. You don't have to wait. And I was talking to a team member the other day. Said, "No, let me get to the level where I can be wearing designers, traveling abroad, and I'll start posting." I said, "No, that's where you get it wrong. Because by the time you start posting at that time, there's no trail to the journey from nowhere. Did it happen overnight? They want to see the small wins, the small excitement that builds up to the bigger ones. Okay." So let's take note. So our language shift examples, you see where people say, please join my team. Can we change that to I'm building something solid and I'm open to working with the right people? right? Now, I really need people. This you change it to this opportunity is not for everyone, but it's for the right person. It's powerful for the right person. Oh, please register under me. If you come under me, our team will grow. No, you're building a structured forever living business and you're open to working with people who are ready to grow. Oh, this business works. So I swear, I'm telling you, in fact, start. If you don't make money, I'll give you back your money. I have had people do that thing. Because start, if you don't make money, please try it. I'm serious. No, Forever Living rewards consistency and leadership. It's powerful for those who are willing to learn. It's expensive, eh? Just start small, small. Eh? If you don't, the 580 is too much. I can understand. Yes, I know now. Start with 50,000. The startup is an investment and it positions you for financial growth. People need to know that they are buying their starter pack as an investment for the future. The fact that you're struggling with the money to start the business is even the main reason why you should start the business. So you stop struggling with small, small money. We need to understand that. Okay, so identity reframe exercise. You need to start strong in 2026. And the first way to start is to build a strong identity. Who am I becoming as an FBA in the next 12 months? Who are you becoming as an FBA? Are you going to be a confident leader that people want to follow, or are you going to be a beggy FBO that where anybody sees people start running, she has come again, or she'll start begging you for something? Who are you becoming? And how do you become this confident FBOs? It's not just by attending only trainings, by also practicing what you learn. Don't miss trainings. Now that we're going to be having trainings every Saturday at 7 p.m., I see no reason why you should not have an alarm set permanently on your phone every Saturday 7 p.m. Nobody needs to remind you. Your team leader does not need to come and tell you, or come and attend training. Why? Because you are trying to become something. You're becoming a leader forever, and that's what you want to do in 2026. The second thing you ask yourself, what value do I bring to people's lives? I ask myself that every day. When I meet a prospect, what value do I want to bring to this prospect life? And that's what leads me in the tone in which I communicate with my prospect. Because the first thing that comes to my mind is, what value can I bring to this person's life? If I see that this person already has a lot of money, he's quite comfortable and all of that, and I know it's okay, I come through health, improving our health, supplementing our health. If I see that this person is struggling financially, I come through, how about, would you be open to taking a look at, I come in with that opportunity angle. What problem do I solve with Forever Living product? With my Forever Living business, what problems am I solving? If you look at your business in that way, you're solving people's problems. So if I want to solve your problem and you are doing shakara, you don't want, is it me that is losing? I will leave you now. You stay with your problem. So it's the mindset you need to have. You are offering a lifeline to somebody, and that person better be grateful that you are offering them that opportunity. Like I always say in my presentations, if you join us, we make money together. If you don't join us, we still continue making money and traveling the world. It does not matter. And that is the truth. That's the fact, right? Why would someone be lucky to work with me? Why? Why do you think somebody wants to sign up under you? Why do you think somebody will be happy to work with you? What posture do you have? What positioning do you have? Right? What identity do you have? What do you have to offer this person? Instead of always thinking about the CCC or the 4CC you're going to get, what are you offering this person that you're bringing into this business? You think about that. When you're able to reframe this exercise, to understand who you are, who you're becoming, your identity in the business, it will better position you to communicate clearly the value proposition that you have to your prospects. Now, how to show up online and offline with confidence. Number one, when you're coming online, post from experience, not pressure, right? Post experiences. It can be anything. It can be something little. It can be, sometimes, like I said earlier, you don't have to wait to travel abroad or to buy a new car or to share an experience. It can be any experience, any exciting thing that happens. You can talk about lifestyle. You can talk about growth. You can talk about trainings. You can talk about leadership. And I think that's something we don't do a lot in Nigeria. We don't share this experience. So people don't know. People think the forever is there. People don't know what is happening. You see some other people every year from other parts of the world. Even this training alone, you will see a lot of people would have shared it on their stories. Oh, I'm excited to be learning from top leaders or in our business. That is something we do in our business. You don't just join a business, you join a community that trains you and develops you to be a better person. It's everywhere in the stories. They're sharing it up and down. If you do this kind of thing 1 month, 2 months, people will be like, these people, something is happening there. They are growing. Is it a new forever? Have you seen someone ask you, is it a new forever? Is it that same forever that you're still doing? Now, why is different? You must be sharing these things. Do you understand? Our space, the online space in Nigeria, We have to be making noise, not crazy noise, quality noise. People need to know what's happening. But imagine all of us, how many of us on this call right now, and after this training, all of us went to our stories and shared our experiences with these trainings. Do you know what the conversion can be? I may reach maybe 1,000 prospects. You will reach another 1,000. The person will reach 100. That is us sharing the forever good news everywhere. It may not even be my prospect that will see it from me. It may be my prospect that will see it on another person's, and we are all converting our prospects for ourselves. So you must show up online. The world has gone digital. If you're not online, you are nowhere. You cannot succeed offline alone. It is just it. Share and celebrate other people's win, and that is something we don't do often. It looks as if forever is dead in Nigeria. Why? Because our lips are shut, our mouths are shut, right? I don't have to wait for my team member to make manager before I celebrate that person. If for those that have my WhatsApp status, you know now, I don't care if the person is in my team. I don't care even if the person is in Nigeria. I celebrate as long as it's a forever win. It is my win. And the way I will write it there, you will think that me and this person were 5 and 6. Because we are all forever business owners. We are all in a business community. I don't think Mrs. Victoria will see me share her success story on my status and she'll be upset about it. I remember when Nana made senior manager, yeah, and the story I put up, a lot of people were like, wow, they would think Nana is in my team. I don't need Nana to be in my team for me to celebrate her. That is something we are not doing enough. And that is something that will indirectly win prospects to you. Because for all they care, it is a community. And I love what we're doing this year. One forever, one company, team or no team. One win in forever is a win for everybody. Whether it's forever Nigeria, forever Australia, forever Dubai, forever Congo, it does not matter. Let people see that other people are winning in your business. It will give them the courage to say, you know what, let me listen to this person. Maybe, just maybe, whether you have your own result or not, whether you celebrate other people, right? So that when your own comes, it is only natural that your own will come. I remember sometime when I got my car last year, a prospect sent me something, said that with the way your team members were buying cars every month, I knew your own was, I started suspecting that your own was around the corner. Why did she make that statement? Because she not just seen me one day show up with, oh, I have a new car. No. She saw that I have been, funny enough, I didn't even realize that I had been actually been celebrating car owners, for the year. And she said that there was no month I did not celebrate a new car owner. Because once any FBO buys a car in forever, I don't care the country, I celebrate the person on my status and on my stories. So and that's what she said. She said, with the way you were celebrating people, I'm not surprised that your own came afterwards. And she said, you know what? I want to join this gang of people that are buying cars. I need to change my car. And that is her story. And she said, you know what? Just give me some weeks to put some things together. I'm going to start the business. So you see, it was not just about my own win. If it was just about me posting the car, she would have been like, who knows? Maybe it's even her husband that bought her the car. Maybe it's even sugar daddy that bought her the car or something. But because she saw history of other people who were not me, and I celebrated them, and before my own came, there was a trail, right? So you need to understand these things. Now, when you come offline, speak calmly about forever. Don't be desperate. Don't be... See, sometimes when I prospect people, they say, are you serious? I don't have energy to come and be convincing you to come and join something that I'm making money from. Like, I don't know how to do it though. I cannot shout on you to come. No, I will tell you, offer the proposition as it is. Let curiosity lead the conversation, especially when I'm inviting people. I will not come and I'm inviting you. Maybe we met after church and I'll start trying to explain the business to you outside under the sun. No. I will only, lead with curiosity. If you're interested, we can either meet on Zoom or we meet at the presentation hall or we meet on a one-on-one, and that's how you know people who are serious about doing something. Now, don't rush to close. We always say our business is a relationship business. Always try to, warm up your friendship or your relationship with people. You may not be best friends or anything, but at least know some basics about them so that you know how to lead, in inviting them to the business. Because some people, it may not be money they'll be interested in. Funny enough, they need money, but if you come and tell them, oh, you need money, they don't want to listen. Money, they would feel money is for evil. Money is evil. But when you understand that probably they're struggling with school fees or something, and you say, oh, you know what? This is an opportunity that can help you take care of your children's school fees. So you don't have to worry about school fees anymore. the antenna will rise. Are you serious? So if you do this business now, I can just be channeling my profits into my children's school fees. Abi? It's true. So that means I will not be worrying about school fees anymore. You have gotten this person. It is money, but you do not use money directly. Why? Because you know this person. You build some form of relationship to understand their worries. Or the one I used to use then, I'll say, I just started this business for my house rent. Let it just be paying my house rent while I focus on another thing. That thing recruited me a lot of people that time because everybody said, I said, no, it's for my house rent. Once it's able to pay my rent, let me focus on another thing. Who doesn't want a business that will pay their rent? They be like, you know what? Let's do this thing. At least let it be taking care of our house. And I say, yes. And if I see my girlies and I know that they are babes and they like travel, I say, at least if not for anything, let this be giving me one vacation every year. I'm doing it for one vacation every day. Are you serious? It's true. If I start this business with you, I can be getting one international vacation. And that is it for them. They have their jobs, but they cannot afford to use their salary. The salary is not enough to take them on vacation. So guess what? They're going to join Forever, build Forever business to go on vacations. Now, that is the mindset. When you understand people, you know what they'll be interested in. So your posture recruits more than your post. Always remember that, okay? So in closing, when you shift your mindset, recruitment becomes natural. It becomes natural to you. You're no more desperate. You know what you have. All your own responsibility. And I tell you, my dear FBUs, our only responsibility is to make sure that we present our offer clear enough that anybody that looks at it will understand the business, understand what is in it for them, and will leave the rest. If we can all achieve this, just anybody you meet, you're presenting the opportunity, make sure it's clear. You're not lying, you're not deceiving people. State it as it is. Show them what they stand to benefit. Make it clear, make it plain. Allow them to make their decision. Because if they decide on their own and they come into this business on their own with the right mindset, trust me, that is when you have secured the right team member. When you trust your value, you stop chasing people. When you trust what you have, you know the value of what you have, you will not chase people to come and join you. People will be chasing you to join your business. There was a time we did something very funny many years ago. You know what we did? I created a fake Facebook page account and I sent Rolf Keep a message. Me and my friend, we sent Rolf Keep a message. So we wanted to learn how he recruits. How is he getting all those case credits? This was many, many years ago. Maybe let's say 2017, thereabout. 2016, 2017, thereabout. And then we created this. We sent a lot of top FBOs that even Makupa, we sent them messages, wanted to know how they were recruiting. Guess what? When I sent Rolf Keep, he responded. I told him I would like to know what the business is talking about, like what he does. He said, okay. Do you know what Rolf Keep sent to me? He sent me a book to read. I said, what? Wait, I want to join your business. You're sending me a book I should read. And that was it. He said, until I'm done reading the book, then we can continue with the conversation. Wow. And what was the book he sent? That's the book he wrote. I've forgotten the title right now because this was as far back as 2016. That his book. What's the title again? Someone please drop the title. If you remember the title of that book, please drop it in the comment section, please.
The most beautiful business in
and
the
that's
world.
the book he sent me to read. I said, wow, see confidence. Right? He sent me an entire book to read before he will even show me the presentation. No, it's not as if he has shown me the presentation. I've not even started the business under him. Just that I wanted to know more. He sent me a full book to read. That is confidence, right? And he didn't get back to me. He didn't come to me and say, hey, Ada, have you finished reading the book? Come, let me sign you up. You will make money. I'll help you grow. I'll help you. No, that is pure confidence. And this, you will not say it's because it's me or anything. He doesn't know me from anywhere. Do you understand? So this is how that's the confidence he has in his business. Before you join my team, before I even tell you about my business, you have to read this book so that you know whether you want to do this thing or not. And then before I show you the opportunity. Then Emma Cooper, I've also forgotten the one that she did. We sent to so many people. We realized the posture that these people had in recruiting. They were not desperate. They only offer you the opportunity. They were even picky, selecting the kind of people they want in their team. Little wonder, look at where they are. They are at the top. Right? So when you lead with confidence, the right people will find you. And trust me, if I was not in Forever already and I was not doing hanky-panky, I would have read that book immediately because I was interested. I would be interested in knowing what he's doing. And imagine reading a book, having the right mindset, and then he will now show me the opportunity. I'll now start the business. Why won't I succeed? So you see, positioning is very important. And when your identity changes, results must follow. It is, one thing we don't realize is that once you start doing something, it becomes part of you. It becomes a habit. It becomes you. And once you start attracting the first person, it is a marathon. It attracts the second person, attracts the third person. It just keeps going like that. You don't even know what you're doing anymore. People like asking, how do you do it? You can't explain what you're doing anymore, but it's just happened. The result, because you have built this identity and it flows naturally. Forever doesn't need desperate business owners anymore. We don't need it in 2026, please. It needs confident leaders, you and I, who will be confident, who understand the value that we offer, and who are able to communicate this value clearly in such a way that it will allow our audience to make their decision. And whatever it is they decide, it is okay. When the time is right for them, they will come and join your business. It may not be now. No is not no forever. It may be not now. They are watching you. They are observing. They want to see what you're doing. They want to see how is your team succeeding. Then in 1 month, you have not shared anything about your business. No good news, nothing exciting. 2 months, nothing. 3 months, nothing. How do you think they will join you? So Nigerian FBOs, we need to come alive. We need to wake up, right? There is a science, there's an art of recruiting. We need to wake up. There's the direct act of recruiting and there's the indirect act of recruiting. You can recruit somebody without being directly, at the person's face, so come and join forever. It can be indirect act of recruiting. And you see, that indirect act of recruiting is why what is failing us in Nigeria. We are not doing it well enough. We need to learn from our counterparts who are doing indirect recruiting. If you go to Forever South Africa now, you don't know any team. We don't know their teams. We don't know who is under who. The way they celebrate each other, everybody's picking up from anybody. I'm not saying that it's all love and rosy there. No, of course, we're all humans. There will be, things here and there. That's okay. But do you see the general love of celebrating the success about Forever? Because it is one Forever, one dream, one team, one goal. If Forever Nigeria is succeeding, all of us will succeed, right? So, call to action as I leave you this night, upgrade how you see yourself as an FBO, please. That is the first thing you need to do. Read books. Go and look for books that would work on your mindset. Attend trainings, right? Attend trainings. Understand, ask questions, understand who you are as an FBO and understand what you have as an FBO. Recruit from confidence and not fear. Remember what I said. If you have not gotten anything about what I said here today, it is clear. Our job is to communicate our value, our offer, our proposition clear enough to our prospect and allowing them to decide. Your job is not to decide for them. Your job is to master that act of communication, act of building relationship, communicating with them and showing them clearly how the business can transform their lives. Allow them to make the decision, because if you do this right, the other one will also go well. Okay, so become the kind of leader people want to follow, whether directly or indirectly. You have to position yourself. You have to write things about yourself. And let me tell you one secret of positioning yourself online. I'm going to just give you this secret. Positioning yourself online. Go and look for any successful FBO that you can relate with. Like you can see yourself as somehow, it's kind of, you can relate to this person. See, anything they post copy it, just modify it a bit to suit your own personality, go and post it. Start from there. I'm telling you, no FBO, no business owner, no successful FBO will come to you and say, why are you copying me? No, nobody. I remember when I started this business, I started social media, that was far back in 2014. The person I was copying bumper to bumper was Jen Leach. If you go to my old post, if you scroll down my old post in 2014, they are filled with Jen Leach's posts. But here's the secret. I will not go and copy the one she posted yesterday and post today. No. I will go as far back as 2012 and copy a post that she has even forgotten that she's the one that wrote Seth. I will copy it, modify it to suit put my picture and post. And that was what I kept doing. So you see, look for 2-3 successful FBOs. Every morning when you wake up, check their pages. Every morning when you wake up, check their pages. When you start it, you may not understand what you're doing, but if you do this thing consecutively for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, you master the act. And when you master the act, you find out that you yourself can even generate your own content if you'd like, right? Even with AI tools now, ChatGPT and all of that, the business has been made easy, as in very, very easy. And if you think recruitment is your challenge, go to ChatGPT right now and say, you know what? I like to use the voice audio of ChatGPT. So I said, hi, ChatGPT, you know what, this is where I am in my forever business. I need to, recruit more people. Give me the steps, approaches, strategies to use. It will give you many, many, many things. You will choose, you will refine, you will modify, you will edit, and all of that. So, guys, we don't have any excuse in 2026, right? Any excuse, we must position ourselves as the world leading, company in health and wellness, in network marketing in Nigeria, because the truth of the matter is that we are world leading. And that is it for a fact. In my 12 going to 13 years in this business, I'm not saying this to spite anybody, but I've not seen anybody that has left forever that is living a kind of life that I envy. Or I'll say, wow, or I'll say, no. You see what? The grass is greener elsewhere is because somebody is watering it. If you water your forever properly, you learn the skills, you master it, you put on the work, guess what? Guess what? You will get all the results and even more. Okay. So thank you so much for your time. I hope you got value from our session tonight. My aim this evening is to position all of us as people of value, because that is when we can attract the right people to join our forever business. Thank you very much. Over to you, my able CSM.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ada. I hope you are getting value from this. I hope you are getting value from this. My notes are filled up. I don't know what you have there. My notes are filled up.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Ada, we can hear you. One thing for sure that Ada said, she said a whole lot, but the last one really
okay.
Really touched me. She said, forever doesn't need desperate business owners. What we need confident leaders who understand their value. Confident leaders who understand their value. How confident are you? How confident are you? It is key you understand how important this statement is. It is key you understand how important it is. So we are going to move. We've already spent 1 hour. We need to move to our next speaker for tonight. Our next speaker for tonight's recruitment masterclass is going to look at the act itself. Whether you call it an act or you call it a science, whatever you want to call it, it's all about the acts, the mastery of inviting, the act of inviting. And to help us do this, it's our Sapphire manager, Mrs. Susan Itemagbor. Mrs. Itemagbor, you there?
Yeah, thank you so much. Wow, that was awesome. Brilliant. My book is full too. My picture, I was just taking screenshots. So thank you so much for that amazing training. I hope everybody got the same value. So I would love to share my screen. Thank you so much, Ada. Thank you very much. Like I always tell you, you are a blessing to your generation. You know now, I tell you all the time. You are a great inspiration. Well done, girl. So thank you, CSM. I will just share
Thank you, ma.
Sharing is not on. Please, can you give me the privilege to share my screen? To share my screen. Can you give me?
Yes, you can share. You are a panelist, so you have the.
Yeah, but it's not. Say the host is not allowing. Okay, now I can. Thank you. So my topic is the art of inviting. The art of inviting. But before I talk about inviting, I want to talk about personal growth, because without having that personal growth, it's not possible for us to be able to invite.
Please, can you put it on slideshow so that?
Okay.
Good.
Okay, so now I just want to talk about personal growth. Thank you, Mr. D, for inviting me, and it's a privilege, and I don't want to take this for granted. and welcome all the FBOs here. And for those who don't know me, my name is Pastor Mrs. Susan Itemagbor. I'm in Forever Business Owner, a very proud one. My background is real estate, but I started Forever 13 years ago. I can't believe it. October will be 14. I'm a Sapphire manager in the business, and God has used the business to bless me. And I've got a lot of personal growth. Apart from whatever it is I've achieved, I tell you, where I am now is not where I used to be. When you talk about putting yourself out there, and I've grown so much in everything. So now I'm talking about personal growth. So why personal growth is a secret weapon in network marketing? And we know that network marketing, like we know Forever, the tools we use, the system we use to actually do our business is the network marketing system. So that's what we use. So if you see network marketing and say Forever, it's just the same. So grow your business. And why personal development is the magic network in network marketing. So when we talk about personal growth, we're still talking about personal development. You remember when Ada just said that Rofki sent her a book for her to read. So a lot of people feel that when you come to Forever, all we just do is just say hello. But a lot has to do with personal development. You have to take charge of your growth, your income, and your life. In network marketing, Forever in quote, we talk a lot about personal growth. But when in network marketing and Forever Living, we talk about that. But this is not, you hardly see this in a regular job. Because when you're working for somebody, sometimes they don't even care whether you're growing or not. That is one thing that in Forever that you cannot, I can't trade for anything, So in regular job, you rarely hear it. No one tells you, that you grow your mindset, develop your skill, become a better version of yourself. But in Forever, all we are always telling you is that all the company is telling you to become a better version of yourself. For you to build a big business in Forever, for you to be successful in Forever, you must become a better version of yourself. There is no one who is in Forever today that will say, oh, succeeding in Forever, that say, oh, I did not change. No way. In their story, you will see that, I'm not talking about, possession or income or whatever, themselves, you will see that when they've joined Forever, they are no more there. Whether, like growth, being able to talk to somebody, you see some people that join the business as introvert, now they can face anything that they want to say. So they can face anything, they can do anything they want to do. So why is this such a big deal in our business? Let's break it down. There are 3 core elements in network marketing. One is the product, the opportunity, which is also the compensation plan, and you. So let's say that each of these 3 things represent 1/4 of the business. So let's break it down. The product, which is constant, same product, same quality, same pricing, same benefit, same country, same company. So you can see that in Forever, in 160 countries, the product is constant. It doesn't change. The products do not change from person to person. We sell the same thing. The opportunity also is constant. We have the same marketing plan. Same marketing, my compensation plan, same rules, same percentage. Forever will not give a route to somebody in the UK and say, you'd go another one. No, everything is the same. Same opportunity to everyone. The opportunity is always the same. So what's the only variable there? The only variable there is if the product is the same, if the opportunity is the same, then the only thing that changes result is you. So that means that personal development is very key to Forever. But a lot of people think about that when you join Forever, you're thinking about the compensation plan. You're thinking about the product. But what we don't usually think about is yourself. So we actually need to work on ourselves. So the only thing that changes with us is you. You are the most valuable asset. The more you develop you, the more products you can move. The better you leverage the compensation plan, the stronger your leadership becomes. The more duplication you create, the bigger your team grows. The business grows only as fast as you grow. A lot of people are not doing well in Forever because they have refused to put personal development into their life. They don't want to read. Sometimes you send book to your group, they don't read. You know, not people don't want to read. They don't want to read how. They just feel that forever is just about sell aloe. But you need to get the skills. Yes, it's selling, but you must get the skills and everything that can help you. How to talk to somebody, how to present your product to somebody. And that says something about begging. If you know what you have and the value of what you have, you don't beg people. So the business grows as fast as you grow. So what we should do as a forever living business is to know that the product is constant. Compensation plan is constant. The only variable is you. The only person that you need to change so that you can be a better version of yourself is you. And I tell you, if you change, you will build that confidence that anytime you come out, anytime you talk about forever, even if it's just reading the company policy, you know, I always tell people this. Before I started Forever, I think the very month I started the very week I started Forever, I read about Forever. I went on site, even without my mentor or anyone. I actually sat down to read about the company. Search very well, what is this company about? Who has succeeded in the company? Not even in Nigeria, outside Nigeria. So small improvement, big result. Personal growth isn't one big change. It's hundreds of small daily improvement. A message you listen to, a skill you learn, a mindset shift, an action you repeat. So it's not like you just learn, you have to, it's a continuous thing, it's a continuous exercise. Small changes compound over time. So we are not changing the business. None of us we teach is meant to change the product, change the compensation plan. It's designed to change you. That's what the business is, to change. You can't change the compensation plan. You can't change the product. What you need to do is change you. Be a better version of yourself. Learn. So why we push personal growth? Because a better you produce better result. Like I said, you lead many people. You get the knowledge. You build stronger team and create long-term success. So the magic of this business, here is the truth. It does not take much to separate you. If you show up, you separate from 90%. I know there are people here now, even with this training. A lot of people are there. They are not in this training. But you that is here, if you listen to this training, if you listen to what Ada said, listen to what we are saying, there is no way you will not gain something, which means that you will be better than the person who did not attend this meeting. You will be better. So we must become addicted to growth. When we fall in love with personal development, you take control of your growth. You take control of your income. You take your control of your business. You take control of your life because you control the variable. Because you are the one who is in charge. You cannot control the product. You cannot control the compensation plan. But you have the power to change who you are, to read books. Know what is this business about? What is Forever about? What kind of industry is Forever? What are the products about? How do I talk to people? So personal growth is very important. So the real advantage of network marketing, it isn't just culture, it is or power. In network marketing, you can give yourself a raise, you can level up quickly, you don't need permission to grow, to grow you, and the result follow. Why? Because when you personally develop yourself and know what you do, you see that your business will change. Finally, help your team grow. As you grow, because it's a business of duplication. When you read books, you send it to your team. But when you have a leader who is blind, a leader who all she knows or all he knows is just to get a lot there, whatever, sell it, talk about, and that's it. We are selling products. There is no foundation. So today, for you to be able to do the inviting, you must learn it. It's an art of inviting. So personal growth is very important in this business. Commit to daily personal growth, plug into trainings, show up consistently. A lot of people, they are so not training. Yes, we thank God for country manager. We are doing like Saturday, attend trainings. Even attending trainings alone will motivate you. A lot of people are not motivated because they don't attend training. Success Day is coming. You are there. You are not buying ticket. I don't have results. You don't need results to attend Success Day. When you go to Success Day, you see others celebrating. You will have, it will move you. You will know that what they can do, you too can do it. Let's live by example. The future is waiting on the version of you are becoming. If you are in Forever today, you'll see who you are. You look at yourself, you have not changed. Just know that, you don't have, it's not, that personal development, there is no way you can be successful in Forever that you won't see that change in you. So let's go to what we're talking about, the art of inviting, how to build momentum and hit the 2S goal in forever living. So why this training matters? Your business grow through invitations. Inviting is not selling. Inviting is offering a solution. We invite to serve, not to convince. Inviting is the foundation of every successful forever living business. Without invitation, you have no customers, no partners, or no team growth. Inviting gives people access to solutions they may not know exist. When done correctly, inviting feels natural, confident, and pressure-free. If you don't invite people to see your business, we have meetings every Tuesday, product meeting. If you don't invite them, how are they going to know about your business? If you don't invite people, tomorrow night there's a business presentation. If you don't invite, how are they going to know about it? You know, when I started Forever, like Ada said, you don't have to know all before you start winning in Forever. Or you don't have to know everything before you start recruiting. Because when you know how to invite people. Sometimes when I started Forever and there was meeting, I would just go to my children's school. That time, my children were still in school. And somebody will ask me, like Ada said, I would just tell them, oh, there's this place that I went. They are doing a lot of business. They've shared a lot of story. And I'm sure that they are really making money. He said, what is that? I said, I don't know. I just started. I said, if you really want to know about it, why don't you come and see? I invite them. And thank God in this business, when you just come, you're not the one doing the presentation. Somebody is doing the presentation and they listen at the end, So if I didn't invite those people to come and see what is happening, there is no way they will join my team. So without invitation, you will not have any customers. Like, you have to invite people to take a look at your product. You have to share the value of your product. So invitation, inviting people is very, very key in Forever. There is no way you can do this business alone without inviting. And when done correctly, inviting feels natural, confidence, and you have. So what I will say, more invites, you have more product users, more invites, more partners, more invite, more volume, bonuses, and rank growth. Inviting daily is a business activity, not a favor. Inviting daily is a business activity, not a favor. Like, if you have a shop, you must open your shop every day. If you don't open your shop, nobody will buy. That is how it is with Forever. If you don't open your mouth to invite, like you see somebody, you talk to the person, you will be sharing some of the things, some of the script as I go on. There's no way they will know about your business. So we always say that a closed mouth is a closed shop. So you cannot start a shop and close it up and think that people will buy your product. So I don't know why people feel that Forever is different, that you just join Forever, can't take your pack and that's it. No. Once you get those personal development, you know what to do, you'll be able to do. So we need to 2S our exposure. And when you do that, you 2S your conversation. 2S your conversation give you 2S results. More invite, create momentum. Inviting daily is a business activity. You cannot double results without doubling invites. You must double your invite. For instance, you used to invite 2 people. You must make sure that you invite 3. For every day, talk to somebody. Every day, talk to somebody about your business. It's your business. And Ada said it's not a business like, okay, a lot of people does a business. You are in a multi-billion-dollar company, in a health and wellness sector. Forever is well known all over the world. So it's something you must be proud of, to be able to talk to somebody. And that is why personal development is key. By the time you do that, you see that you have the confidence. Doubling our income requires doubling exposure to forever living opportunity. You must, more exposure, create more conversation and better sorting. Every invite is a seed that can grow later, even if the answer is not now. If you don't invite, there's a book that says that, the no's, you go for no's. Don't be afraid to invite. If you invite, a lot of us, why we don't invite, we're afraid because we might get a no. Those no's will turn to a yes one day. Invite. And when you invite, he said, don't be afraid. Say, every invite is a seed. You have sown a seed, and that seed will germinate. And the beautiful thing about business is that when you invite somebody to see your business opportunity and they say no, you can tell them about the products Invite them to see the product. Invite them to use your product. And they use it. And when they use it, and you never know what happens from there. A lot of our great FBOs today started by just using the product. Somebody has invited them to see their product. So consistent inviting creates momentum and predictable results. If you are not inviting consistently, you can never have results. So what an invite is and what is not. Serious, curious, short, respectful, not a presentation. Because a lot of us won't want to invite. You start telling your story, how your father gave back to your mother, how your mother gave back to your sister, how your sister go back to your mother. That is not invite. Invite must be simple, curious. Curiosity. You remember when I said the first few people I invited into my business, I didn't even know that it was, curiosity. I said, they are making money. I just said, they are making money. They are traveling. So, there's this result, one place, go. And the person who asked me why, I said, I don't know. That curiosity drives them to that place. And they want to see what's Mrs. Itemagbor talking about. And when they ask me, I said, I don't know, I just joined. So your invite must be, you must use curious. Let the person be, well, not that you are telling the person all the story. By the time you not tell the person the story, the person will say, no, I'm not coming. It must be short and respectful. Not a presentation, not convincing or pressured. The system does the explaining. What does that mean? Once you now invite them, they come to a business presentation. The person taking the presentation, it is now the responsibility of the person taking the presentation to actually explain what is there. It's not when you are inviting. An invite is short, respectful request for permission to share information. An invite is not a presentation or a product explanation. An invite does not involve convincing, chasing, and pressure. I just said something that we are chasing. Please come to my invitation. Come to my meeting. Except you don't know what you have. You are not begging anybody to come. You invite them, and if they say no, that is it. Forever living tools and system do the explaining for you. So your job is to invite. The system does the explaining. So let's see, look at short and long invite. Short invites are the best for first contact and busy people. They spark curiosity without overwhelming the listener. Sometimes we overwhelm our listener. They'll be tired. You talk and talk and talk. The person will not even say, is this how I'm going to be talking? You understand? And if this is how I'm going to be talking, I'm not going to come. Because a lot of people want to see what you're doing. Long invites are only used after interest has been shown. Starting short increases response rates and confidence. When you start short invites. Short invite spark curiosity, long invite follow interest. Start short, expand only when asked. Use when, like your cold market or warm market, social media, busy people. For example, hey, hi Sarah, are you open to an extra income stream if it doesn't affect your current job? Full stop. You send it to somebody. Are you open to an extra income stream if it doesn't affect your current job? There is no one that you send this thing to that will not say, yes, I want to know about. And then you take the step and say, don't just go about. All you have to do, you now use the tools. Don't be the tools, use the tools. So by the time you send this to somebody, you said, yes, I'm open. So the next thing is that you open is to invite them to a business presentation or use the tools. The tools can be a third party tool. You can put you and your upline in a three-way call, and then your upline will do the talking. Or invite them to Sunday presentation. Don't hurriedly begin to say everything that you know. Let them be curious. They come with that mind. And when they come with that mind and see it, they will know what it is. Long invite after interest is shown. When they ask questions, they already trust you. So sometimes we are afraid for when we are doing inviting, and we are afraid that we don't want our prospect to ask questions. Questions are the answers. I don't know how many of you have read that book. Maybe you should go and read that book. Questions are the answers. If your people that you're inviting is asking questions, that means there's interest. They are building interest for it. For example, I have partnered with a global wellness company, Forever Living, that pays in multiple currency. Would you like to see how it works? Short and curious. Would you like to see how it works? So that's another example. So let's see online invitation screen. Online invites should feel friendly, natural, and conversational. Avoid long text or voice note that explain everything upfront, both offline and online. The goal online is to invite them to watch a video, attend a Zoom, or a three-way call. Always use the tools. Don't be the tool, use the tool. Your own is just to invite. Confidence and clarity attract the right person. Are you open to an extra income stream? Would you like to watch a short video? I have partnered with a global wellness brand. These are the short questions that you ask. You don't need to write a book when you are inviting somebody. So another one, let's say, income-based invite. I've added a second income stream that fits around my life. Will you be open to watching a short video to see if it makes sense to you? You just add like that. Send it to somebody. Product-based invite. I have been using a natural wellness product that helped me a lot. Are you open to hearing about it? As short as that. By the time you send this to somebody, I'm open. Okay, the next thing is that you're open. Show the person, send the person to a business presentation or send a video to the person to watch about the product. Lifestyle or curiosity invite. I'm working with a company that allows me earn and travel. Curious to know how. These are short invite that you can send. Offline invite happen naturally during everyday conversation. Confidence comes from believing in forever product and system. That is why personal development is key. A lot of us do not believe in what we have, I tell you. And the reason why a lot of people fail in forever is because they don't believe in the product or in the system. If you believe in the product, if you believe in the company, there is nothing that will shake you in this business. I tell you, for me, I so believe in this business. I don't know how, whether it's 110%. And that's why nothing shakes me. Whether I'm doing well, whether I'm not doing well, I know that forever is capable of delivering what I have to me. So it's not about the company, it's about me. And if I do well, do what I do, I will get what I want. So you can see some people, they come to Forever Living and they say, oh, there's no product, or you are complaining about certain things. You are complaining because you say, oh, this business will not work. Kinikon. You are just talking and talking because you don't believe in it. So you are sharing what you do, not asking for favor. And I explained that just now. A lot of us, we do that. We ask for favor. We're begging. You don't need to beg. You are a solution provider. You are there to provide people two important things, that people need in their life at this time. Their health, their income. That is what you have. All of us need to position ourselves in that place where people will see us, and when they see us, that they even want to come to us. Position yourself, whether you're succeeding, whether you're making it. You have what you have is what I have. You have Forever Living. Like I said, the product is there, constant. The compensation is you. You have to position yourself in that right place where nothing shakes you. When you're talking to somebody, because sometimes we give ourselves away. When we are talking to somebody, the person is already seeing a defeated person inside us before we even tell the person about the product or the business. You're already defeating yourself, just like our price. You're selling your product to somebody. In you are telling yourself, this product is too expensive because you don't know what you have. You don't know what you have. So as you're telling yourself, the person who you are telling is reading you. It's psychology. The person is also feeling you. Because you're telling yourself it's expensive. You're telling yourself, no, this product, the person will read you and you feel the same vibe that you're feeling. So that confidence must be there. So you must, simple questions, you open doors to deeper conversation. It make it simple. And another one, have you considered earning from wellness? I'm expanding a small Forever Living business. Who do you know that needs extra income? These are small, very short, script that you can send to people. So casual conversation. I recently partnered with a wellness web that pays globally. Have you ever considered earning from a health product? Direct but polite. I'm expanding a small business with Forever Living. Who do you know that may want extra income? And then we have what we call referral invite. Every time we talk to somebody and we say they say no, don't just give up. A lot of us will give up. You just say, okay, no, you give your product to somebody and they say, no, I don't use this kind of product. Ask for referral. It's very important. Ask for referral. People do it. The people who work in the bank, When you go and put your money in the bank, they'll be asking you, please, do you know anybody that wants to save with this bank? So how is Forever different? How are you different? You tell somebody about your product, before you tell somebody about your business, by the time they're saying no, you're already dead. Like, you know what, before the person even says no, all your blood has drawn dry. Just tell the person, I know this business, that gave us some script just now. Confidence. I know that this business is not for you. By the time you say, I know that this business is not for you, the person will begin to think, what's wrong with me that this business is not for me? You have defeated that person. I know this business is not for you. Do you know anyone that wants to earn extra income? And you see the person telling you, who says I do not need extra income? The person will come back because because you have already passed the person, with the confidence that you have. Do you know anyone looking for flexible income and better health options? So always ask for referral. Always ask for referral. Curiosity-based invitation reduce resistance and defensiveness. People lean in when they want to discover something themselves. Statements often work better than questions. Never satisfy curiosity until they see the full presentation. Don't give it up. Never until they see the full presentation. By the time they see the full presentation, they will now say, oh, this is it. By the time you give everything, the person is coming. The person is not coming to say anything. Maybe you don't even know what you're saying as a person. So what this is telling us is that whether you're new, whether you are old, you can invite. You don't need to have it all to invite. You don't need to wait for you to have anything to have results to invite and build your business. Nobody that is succeeding in Forever you have everything before you start. We all came, like I told you, I didn't know anything. I will just go there, I will invite. And by the time I get to where they are doing meeting, I'll stay at the back. And the person who is doing the meeting is doing the meeting. And by the time the person listens and the person, do you want to join? The person is going to join. And that's how fortunate we are in Forever. You are not the one doing the presentation. People love discovering. Never satisfy curiosity too early. Let questions lead to conversation. So these are curiosity-based invitation. Curiosity works because people hate being sold. People love discovering. So example, this changed how I earn and stay healthy. I wish I knew this 5 years ago. This is not for everyone, but it might be for you. You see that? No, not for everyone. The person will want to put themselves inside. Human beings, they don't want to be rejected. They don't want you to tell them no. It's when we beg them, we don't know what we have. When they try it, when somebody says that, okay, I want to join your business, the next time maybe you invite, they say, okay, I think this business is not for you, actually. I don't think it's for you. You see, the person will come by itself and say, okay, where is that invite? Because you have just burst the bubbles of that person. So let's not people burst our own bubble. Let's put ourselves, because we have a unique opportunity. We have an amazing business. How many people do you know that own business in 160 countries? And you start a Forever Living business today. Your business is in 160 countries. How many? And you earn from 160 countries. That's a big privilege. We need to know that. We need to believe in it. Some of us don't know what we have. And it's so unfortunate because when you don't know what you have, you miss a lot of things. You miss a lot. We don't know what we had. Never satisfy curiosity in the invites. Never. How to invite without explaining. Answer only the question that is asked. Nothing more. It's just like when you go to embassy and then you go to embassy and the person interviewing you. Before, where are you going? I'm going to London. I'm going to buy this. I'm going to buy. You will not get that visa because you have explained. And the funny thing is that by the time you start explaining, the person interviewing you will not be taking questions from that your explanation and firing you. You will not get that. So when they ask you, where are you going? I'm going to London. Allow the person to ask another question. But some of us will talk, only answer the question that is asked. Don't say things. Redirect deeper explanation to videos. I cannot overemphasize this. Don't be the tools. Use the tools. Use the videos. Go to your blog. A lot of us don't even know how to log into our back office. It's so unfortunate. Sometimes when I see people, post things and they say, where can I get this? Where can I get where can I get the brochure? Where can I get training? Come on. If you go into the Forever back office, you will see training. You'll be tired. If you're not satisfied with the Nigeria one, change your country to the UK. You will see trainings. You'll be tired. If you're not satisfied with the UK one, change your country. That's what I do. Change your country to the US. Go and train. If you're not satisfied with the US, change your country to South Africa. If you're not satisfied with South Africa, in short, you'll be tired. And those are short videos. And that is where so you have those videos. You can even download them and send to them. Are you talking about the Facebook page or the Instagram page or the TikTok page? You want to send a video of a product to somebody? Go to TikTok. Forever South Africa is there. You can download videos from Forever South Africa. You can download videos from Forever Philippines. You can download videos. Let the videos do the presentation. Let it be the tools. Three-way call is another tool you must use. Inviting people to presentation, attending events. I can't overemphasize that. I got sold out in an event. I still say it today. I got sold out in Forever Living. In an event, I joined Forever. That same week, there was a success day. And I invited and I went. And I'm sure there's a success day coming on the 21st now. Some of you are saying, I can't attend. What am I going to do there? I tell you, when you go there, you see people. What blew my mind? In a world where people are sad, in a world where you see people, they are not happy. When you go to Forever Living Success Day, you see smiles. You see people. Forget about what they have. The fact that people are dancing. In this world where people are sad, you see somebody walking on the street. They are talking to themselves. In Nigeria today, and you get to a gathering, everybody is happy. Everybody is dancing. Tell me how you feel. And I told myself, wow, look at these people. And that's I was sold out with that event. Attend the event. No matter what that event is, attend. Do everything you can to attend the Forever events. Over-explaining creates confusion and resistance. When you start over-explaining it, you are inviting, you are not doing presentation, for goodness sake. Simple invite position you as a confident and a professional. Be a network marketing professional. Thank God for network marketing, this industry. You are in an industry, it's a career. A lot of us just do this business as if, whatever. This is a business, is a career, is an industry. Let's put that into our head. Like, I'm an estate surveyor by profession. If I want to do well in my profession, I'll go and write a professional exam and I become a professional estate surveyor. That is how it is in Forever. You don't need to do those exams. All you need to do, just get books to read. My 1 year, so many books. There are so many books. You can download them. You don't even have to buy. You can download them. Talk to your upline. Follow people who are succeeding in Forever. Follow people who are succeeding. Log into the Facebook page. You will learn a lot. And then you become confident. Simple invite position, you are confident professional. Be professional about your business. Be professional about it. Enough. When people see you, dress smartly, dress well. When you're going out to talk to people, dress well, as if you're working in the bank. Don't dress as if you're going to sleep. Don't dress, because people will see you and they'll say, is this what I want to do? People, first of all, buy you before they buy what you will have. People buy you. They don't buy your product. They don't buy your business. They buy you. So let's position ourselves in that place. Answer only what they ask. Redirect to tools and presentations. Avoid long messages and voice notes. How to invite without overstaying. These are some rules. Answer only what they ask. If they ask, what is it? It is wellness and income model. I will explain better in a video, a Zoom. Is it Forever? Yes. Would you like to see how it works? That is it. Is it Forever? Yes. Would you like to see how it works? Let them say they are not coming or not. It is their business. Do not send voice messages explaining everything. Type long messages. Argue. And because we type long messages, that's why we get tired. By the time you type 10 long messages, you are already tired. Do not argue. Do not convince. If you argue, you will argue until the person go out. If you convince, how long are you going to convince? I just said it just now. When you bring the person in, you convince the person to join. You are going to convince the person to do 4CC. You are going to convince the person to do this, to do that. How long? And that's how some of us as leaders, we get tired because We brought in people in, and we are now trying to make them stay. So all of us should get out of that position where we are convinced. If you are not joining, if you are not joining, thank you. Use my product. Everybody wants to look good and feel good. And that's why we have the product. The product is the business. The product, gone are those days when you all invite people to come and do business. The product is the business. So follow up, Etsy. Follow up is good. They said that when you invite, you need to follow up too. There's a slogan that says that the fortune is in the follow-up. Follow up after 24, 48 hours. Be polite, not desperate. Respect their decision. The person say no, respect their decision. No is not now. Not now, but later. No, I'm not ready now. Maybe that person's situation is not conforming with you right now. In the next 1 year or so, you see the person, oh, I told you about this business the last time, you said no. Are you ready now? You know what you are. You know what you want. And the person sees that you are not desperate. The person will come. Follow up shows professionalism and respect. Like I said, wait 24, 48 hours before following up. Don't wait. Some of us will forget. I'm even guilty of that. Some of us, get a book. Write it down. All the people that you send invite, the short invite to, write it down. You can do those invites on Instagram. You can do it. Get your Instagram, get your Facebook, get your social media, be there, be relevant. There's a place on this script I'm saying, in your phone, there's a place where you can save your phone. You save your all these scripts on your phone, and then you use a shortcut. Like now, if you have a message and say, I'm inviting you for my product launch, you can save it as abbreviate it. There's a place on your iPhone or even on that you can save it, and then you can, every time you want to send that message, you now write ITE. You don't have to write. And by the time once you click on ITE, the message will come out. So we have the tools in our hand. Follow up politely without pressure or guilt. Respecting decision keeps doors open for the future. The future is bright. The person is not going to run. I tell you, with what is happening in Nigeria, just keep being yourself, doing what you do. Like I just said, no, don't go and be selling tomatoes. Tomorrow you are selling another. When the person sees that you told the person, you told me about forever, but the next day he sees another thing, be consistent. And by the time they say, oh, this woman has been talking to me, I didn't even answer her. So that means that there are still people doing the business. For her to be there, that means there are people doing the business. Yes, there are people doing the business. So they'll know. So follow up script. Just checking if you had a chance to look at what I sent. No pressure. Just wanted to know your thoughts. And if they say no, no worries at all. Thanks for letting me know. If anything changes, feel free to reach out. That is confidence. Respect builds long-term trust. So common invitation mistake: over-explaining, chasing uninterested people. This thing happened to me when I first of all started Forever. You know how somebody will tell you, you invite somebody to a meeting, and the person will tell you, oh, I'm coming for that meeting. I remember there was this woman I was inviting. She was coming from Ikeja. Every day she would tell me she's coming. I would go, where are you? The meeting has started. So, oh, I'm there. I'm coming. I started to wait for this woman. At the end of the meeting, the woman will come. I will go again. At the time, I just said, the time I would have used to talk to somebody else. And at the end, the woman did not join my team. So the woman from the beginning has to, from not even coming, she's not interested in your program. There are so many people we can talk to. The world is full of people. The world is full of people. Go learn how to send messages to people on Facebook. Join groups on Facebook. Join groups on Facebook. Go to TikTok. Talk to people. Don't tell them, come and join my business. Befriend them, connect with them. I'm on social media. I love to connect with you. You understand? And they become your friends. Don't start sending them messages from the first place and say, come and join Forever. No. Befriend them. Talk. Because Facebook is about connection. By the time you start connecting to somebody and you're talking to the person, there's no way the person will not give out, because questions and the answers. Oh, what do you do for a living? Well, I do this or this. Oh, how long have you done this thing? Oh, do you like what you do? Oh, do you make a lot of money? Oh, I don't make a lot of money from this, but I'm just managing it. By the time the person says, I'm managing it, you know when to call me. Oh, really? You are managing it? Oh, if you're managing it, I would love to show you something that can help you to make an extra income. Baby, you just tell the person, say, really? Say yes. Oh, okay, what is it? Don't worry, I'll send you. It's actually a visual thing. There's no way I can explain it here. Can I send you a video, or can I invite you to a meeting so that you can see what we have? Inviting is not a presentation. So sounding desperate, don't sound desperate. Talking more than the listener. We do that a lot. You are talking. The person you are talking to will now be worn out. And the person is telling myself, is this I'm going to be talking? Talking too much instead of listening, trying to convince people who are not interested. I cannot emphasize that. I wrote it twice so that it will sink into our brain. Sounding desperate or apologetic. You're apologizing for what? You want to give somebody life. You want to give somebody whatever. I was talking to somebody that wants to join my team, and I sent her a video, and she now said, oh, yeah, this video, whatever that I sent her, she would just said, I'm not sending you a video to convince you. No, I'm not sending you this video. I'm just sending you that video so that you can watch it and see what I have. I'm not convincing you, because if you come in, I'm not going to convince you to do your prayer. That's, oh, sorry, man, thank you, I understand. Put yourself in that position where people cannot look down on you. Don't sound desperate. Don't apologize. What are you apologizing for? You have a business that can make somebody better. A business can make somebody, you use your product, the person gets well, or you're now living a healthy life. And then take rejection personally instead of salting. Don't take rejection personally. We all do this. That is why a lot of us don't even invite, because you're afraid. They are not rejecting you. They are rejecting, is the product they are rejecting. They are rejecting the business. What is your own? They are not rejecting you, but a lot of us will put it in our head. When somebody talk, I'm not joining, you feel as if they pour cold water on you. You feel like you look less of yourself. The moment you are looking less of yourself, the person you are talking to is already looking at you and seeing that this one is really down. By the time they say no, oh, really? Thank you so much. And you move to the next. And then remember, we sought, not convinced. We sought, not convinced. We sought, not convinced. So how do you do that? Daily invitation activity. We call it DMO. How many of us have what we call daily method of operation? Daily method of operation. How many people are you sending tests to? How many people, somebody like, I don't send somebody, it's just something I send in my chat room. Somebody, oh, I'm talking to somebody, they did not buy a lot of many disappointments. Yes, we have many disappointments because you only talk to 5 persons in 1 week. You can't control that. You can't control the hearts of people. The money is in their pocket. Are you going to force them? But if you talk to 10 people a day, 5 to 10 invites, mixed product and business invite, send those short invite to 10, make it, block out. You don't have to use your own day. Like I told my team member, block out 1 hour every day. Block it out on your book, 10 to 11, 12 to 10. You don't need more than 1 hour to invite people. They are short. 10 to 11, 12 to 10, block it out. If it's 10 to 10, if it's in your break, if you are working, break time, that 1 hour, use it. And if you're consistent, that 1 hour every day, you will see results. And in that 1 hour every day, send 10 invites to people, 10 invites. 10 invites, 10, invite to somebody, and then to people, and then contacts. You don't have, if you go out to make contact good, you can make contact on social media. Try and get 10 contacts. Why do we get tired of our business? Because we have talking to all our one markets, or every of our family. We've dragged them. They are not joining our business. Now we don't have anybody. Go to social media, connect with people there, and bring them to your Facebook. That's what I do. Bring them to your WhatsApp. Somebody, I'll connect with them. Oh, I say, oh, maybe I reply the text. I don't reply. I'll say, oh, you know what? I don't usually reply my text on TikTok. Can I get your phone number? Or I send you my number. Let's connect on WhatsApp. You have connect on WhatsApp doesn't mean that you just be bombarding the person. No, you have connected. That person is now your contact on WhatsApp. So if you add 5 people to your WhatsApp list every day, you will not run out of customers. If you turn to 10 people every day, 10 people a day times 5. You don't even have to work on Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, Sunday is for invite. Send invite, do your training and whatever. That's where you are bringing people to. 10, that's 50 people. 50 people a day. Tell me, forever is a game of numbers. Tell me how one person will not answer you 50 people every day. And if you're so bold, you want to run fast, do 30 people. It's possible. Do 30 every day, and you will see results. Not do 1 today, you won't do 1 tomorrow, do whatever. Short invite to them. Follow up consistently, respectfully, track your progress. Very important. Track it, put it down. Because if you don't track your people that you are inviting, because it's social media, things will come and the thing will go down. You will not remember. If you send an invite to somebody, short invite to the person, put it down, put a book on so date. These are the people I send the invite to. You leave it. Follow up. These are the day I'm following up. Like that. The other day, send a message to them. If you said they saw your message, they did not see it. Oh, I know things happen. I don't know if you read my message. Send it. Short, put it down. Make sure you track your progress. Consistent daily invite create long-term growth. Aim for 5 to 10 quality invites per day. Means product-based, business-based invitation. Tracking invite keeps you accountable and focused. A lot of us don't get results because we don't track. We do forever as if, you know what? You win. It's a business, for crying out loud. Get book, put your book, put it, track it. How many people did I talk to today? How many contacts did I get, today? Who did I talk to? If you do that consistently, don't do it today, tomorrow you are not doing. Or maybe because they didn't answer you, you give up. No, never give up. Never, never give up. Final takeaway, inviting is a learnable skill. Consistency beats perfection. Your breakthrough is in your next invite. Inviting is a skill. Skills that can be learned. Skills can be learned. You can learn this skill. They are everywhere. In your phone, you have it. In Forever website, you have it. If you go to Forever Nigeria, you click on the icon there that looks like a TV. It takes you to the YouTube page straight. I was taking one of my new team members yesterday through the Forever website down. A lot of FBO, Forever Nigeria FBO, they don't even know whether we have a back office. It's so unfortunate because that your back office is your office. It's like you have an office. Like you wake up in the morning, you dress, you go to an office. That's what that place is. All the materials are there. Everything. A lot of them don't even know that you can create link. A lot of them don't even know. So it's so unfortunate. Just go to your back office. Click on that Forever Nigeria icon of TV. Once you click it, it will take you to YouTube. And in YouTube, you have different things. I'm even talking about Forever Nigeria. Go there, you see product launch. Listen to them. Everything. Those are training that you can do on your own. You don't even need your Mr. Daniel or us or do it. Be responsible for your business. It is your business. The day you said yes, somebody brought you, but there's a decision inside of you that made you to say yes. So let's do that. The more you invite, the more confident you become. Your breakthrough is in your next invite. Inviting is a skill that improves you with practice. Confidence grows as action becomes consistent. Your business grows in direct proportion to your invites. Your next breakthrough begins with your next invitation. Invite boldly and let the system do the work. Thank you so much. And this is where I stop. I hope that you guys got got value from this. Let's go out and invite. We have a wonderful business. But if we don't invite people to see it, they will not know what we have. I hope I've been able to convince you guys today that Forever is an amazing. You must have your personal development. You must develop yourself, be a better version of yourself, and learn this business. You are not in a crayfish business or tomatoes business. You are in a professional business. Look at yourself as a forever, professional. Put that word at the back of your. In short, maybe we should create Esquire when we put our name so that people will know that it is. When you have an SS of your or an engineer, there's this thing they put at the back of their name. We should put it so that people will know what we have. Thank you so much, and thank you guys for having me. God bless you.
Wow. Are we not blessed? Are we not blessed? We are so blessed because we have a lot of people. I mean, a lot of value in the house tonight. A whole lot of value in the night. I hope you are getting value. This is a masterclass. Ideally, a masterclass, it's supposed to be a physical class. A physical class because it involves, I mean, look at what Madam Sue just gave us now. So there are scripts that you can practice. Masterclass is not about presenting. It's also about putting to practice what you are hearing. She gave us a lot of scripts that we can use, both short, both long, both those that are related to the business and those that are related to the product. I mean, prospecting, it's a whole lot. And when we talk about recruiting, there are so many skills. I can go on and on. There are so many so many skills when we talk about prospecting, and we just dealt with just one of them. That is the act of inviting. And that gave us the mindset. And Madam Sue now has given us the act of inviting. Thank you so much, Madam Sue. I love this statement that the future is waiting for the version of you that you are becoming. I love that so much. The future is there waiting for what you will become. What will become of you? That version of you, that future, the future is waiting for it. So we cannot overemphasize the importance of personal development in what we do daily. It's very, very important. We say it every day. The person you become in the process, it's key to all of us. It's key to all of us. Inviting daily is a business activity, not a favor. Is a business activity, not a favor. So I want to thank my two facilitators tonight. Our time is fast spent. Our time. I want us to this year we are really down to making you better. We are down to making you better. We still have 2 topics to take, but I tell you, if we start it again, we'll spend another 2 hours or maybe 1.5 hours. But I don't want a situation whereby people will start. Husbands will start saying, what are you still doing? You've spent 3 hours in the meeting. Wives will start saying, oh, what are you doing? I don't want that. So we are going to move this. Now, when we talk about the recruitment masterclass, let me tell you, my friends, there's so many things involved. So we look at the act of finding prospect, which is prospecting. We look at inviting. We look at presenting. We look at follow-up. We look at closing. We look at onboarding. We look at promoting events. So it's a whole lot. And if we're saying it's a masterclass, then we want you to get value. And we will touch each of these aspects. We are going to treat them because we want you to be better. If our goal is to 2x this year, then recruiting is an integral part. So if you have any question based on these 2 topics, the mindset, the recruitment mindset and identity that we just talked about, and the acts of recruiting, act of inviting itself. So put your questions down so that we can take it. The other 2, understanding the right prospect and value-based prospecting, we can't do it tonight. Because I know the attention span of people, and I don't want to push us to the limit. Because I want us to really understand what we are doing this year. So if you have any question based on the 2, let's see, the recorded version, yes, you already know by now the recorded version you will see on our YouTube page, Forever Nigeria TV. So if you go there on Monday, you will see it there. How do we approach people as newbies? I know okay, you sent this question maybe before Madam Sue gave us all the structures that we need. So I hope you got it. If you didn't get it, go back and watch this. I love what that gentleman or lady said there, that he or she needs to rewatch this over and over again. That is very, 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 very interesting. And again, we have a whole lot, like Madam Sue said. What we are doing is that we are turning our YouTube page to a library. Is a library where you can go and rewatch. You don't need just direct your prospects or your team members to the YouTube page so that they can watch over and over again. So if you have any question, just put it up. I'm trying to check the general chat to see if there are questions there. If you have any question, just put it up. Okay, just appreciation. I'm trying to see. Okay, I'm not seeing any question. I hope I love the way. So if you don't have any questions, so we are going to announce for next week, next Saturday,